Hello, my name is Leslie Barrios. Uh, I will be talking about this article that I will be using for my protein research paper, which is over ATP synthase. The title for this article is Biochemical Thresholds for Pathological Presentation of ATP Synthase Deficiencies. And then some authors, it has a couple of authors, and some of them include Hanna Nuskova, Jana Mikisova, Lulia Efimova, Alina Pesanova. Hopefully I'm pronouncing them right, and it has a couple more that I don't know how to pronounce, but they're all right here. And then the research for this article was done by the Department of Bioenergetics, the Institute of Physiology, the Czech Academy of Sciences in Prague, Czech Republic, and then it was also done by the German Cancer Research Center in Germany. And then the reason that I was interested in this article is because it talks a bit of something that I want to emphasize in my own research paper. So some of the information from the article that I want to include in my paper is how it talks about the consequences of ATP synthase deficiency. It has one of them right here in highlights. So the lack of ATP production upregulates glycolysis. So ATP synthase is responsible for a lot of the energy that our cells need to carry out their functions. So if ATP synthase isn't doing the job, then enzymes have to come in, break down glucose so that energy can be made. And that's basically what glycolysis is. It's the breakdown of glucose with enzyme for energy. So glycolysis has to go up if ATP synthase isn't doing its job. That's just one of them. It talks about a couple more deficiencies throughout the paper that I want to include into my own research essay. And then it also talks a bit, if I can find it, right here. Right here in the introduction, in the first paragraph, it talks about a bit about the structure of ATP synthase and the different subunits, and then it talks about how the defect of ATP synthase can come from mutations in these structural subunits. And I do really want to emphasize the structure of my my protein because I think it's really interesting, and if I can also talk about how the mutations in these subunits can happen and how it can affect a whole system, I think it'll be really interesting. And then it not only talks about just those mutations, but it talks about other ones as well that I want to emphasize. And that's it. It talks a lot about the deficiency, the consequences, the different mutations, which I think are interesting, and I want to include them into my research paper. Thank you.